Good evening. Happy Sunday again today. Anything goes with Chichi Zubi. We don't come back again to the talk. Wetin we remain. Wetin we still the talk. Wetin we the hammer. Say make this thing come good. Make this world where we dey live. At least make it dey good small. No be say it dey good where, but make it dey good small. God don't create us, and the thing where we need to do be say we need to put them out there. Make people any talent where you get, may you tell people, look at wetin dey happen, how we go take do this, how we go take do this. Now the thing where we dey do. Make una remember now people where they power this thing na Christ the Rock International. Where we dey for Gillingham. Now so I dey Gillingham now. They tapiala it with you people. No una no verse so now so we dey anything goes with Chichi Zubi. I fit speak Igbo, I fit speak Italian self. Wetin I know fit speak. Make you do am to me. You go hear am now. And me dey here. My people. Thank you so much. I know say una don't turn that the way for me because me, I know the waste time. I know say una don't happy the turn that the way for me. I know say una dey here the way for me. So I dey with person this afternoon, and that person where I deal with is my own brother. Nibo man be this too, Bro Justin. Welcome,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I just want to say, make I tell our people say you deal with me. So make I finish with them. I will come back to you.
Thank you.
My people, una know as we they do them. Now say una go they call, they throw question, they ask us, they tell us what do una want tell us. We go make us help people where we want talk today. So today topic where we they talk today, we say youth and challenges of modern time. And you know, so all this thing where we they talk youth, our youth. It come plenty for our black people self, you know, where we say they don't kill themselves, they no use I see themselves. They go just so if they no stab today, they bite it tomorrow. If they know they blow, you know, this thing can't tire me. I know they sleep sometimes when I don't see say they don't kill this one, they don't kill this one. I know they think about these kids. The people where they think about the parents, their parents, people will born them, because this thing where we they talk, if you know, if it happen, it will affect you, it will affect me, it will affect everybody, you know. No be saying only that child where this thing affect. Now I be saying I make us today say make we talk about youth, our youth of nowadays. And you know the number where you go call. That number where you call us on the way we say 075-2381-5300. This number now you go they show for the screen as you they watch me live. The number go come out, I beg, make you call, make you test, make you contribute. Anything where you know say you feel do, make be said our youth go they hear us, they make us make them understand say this is where we they talk. They important well. I beg, make una try, make una show. Make una talk to una sister na Chichi Zubi. Anything goes. I love una too much. Make una try contribute, talk. Make we they just they comment this thing. Make we just they tell people say all hope is not gone. The hope of mothers and fathers is not gone. Make una do so. Make una call 0752-381-5300. Now the thing where we na go to talk, and now the number where we na go call, and our topic today where we say we go discuss now youths and challenges of the modern time. My people, now so I don't come back to my handsome brother here. Bro Justin,
yes.
Now so we did well. Thank you for coming here. Even as weather day, you still say make you come meet your sister.
Pleasure. It's
my
pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
My first question today be say, wetin be youth? We they call you to youth. Who be youth?
Thank you very much. Let me start by thanking you for this very laudable program. Because I have thought about this program, and I said I am going to participate because
thank you, sir.
It is timely, and congratulations
thank you,
to
sir.
You and to your crew.
Thank you, sir.
And to the church for this
sir.
Great innovation that is going on here, and I pray that it is going to go places.
Amen.
And then it is going to grow.
Amen.
Because it is what the community needs.
Amen.
And you people are doing a great job.
Amen.
For the community and for the nation. All right, so back to your question. We are discussing youth and the challenges of the modern time. And you have just asked who is a youth. Yeah, that could be various definition about who the youth are. But let me take it this way. Youth, when you say youth, you are looking at that range of time between childhood and adulthood. So the young people that falls within this bracket of between childhood and adulthood are referred to as the youth. Now, another way of classifying this range of people is the age bracket. Although sometimes there is this divergence of views about which age range make up the youth. Some will say late teens to early 30, and some early teens to late 20s. But I think United Nations have a position on this age bracket, and so for the purpose of statistical consistency, the United Nations said it should be people between the ages of 15 and 24.
Okay.
So if a person falls between the ages of 15 and 24, they are categorized as the youth. Yes. So that is the definition of who a youth is. So if anybody, going by the United Nations definition, falls within the age bracket of 15 and 24, those group of people are regarded as the youth.
My people, una go come save me for grammar today. because the grammar today, in fact, anybody will go call, I dey pity you now today. But you know saying anything goes with Chichizubi. This my brother, the grammar where you don't dey through already, I don't dey shake. Make una help me, they call. Make una help me, make una come out to una sister for this kind grammar level. Make una they call this number where they for screen now. Make una they call them well. You know say me self now, I no come for youth. Maybe I don't pass my youth. Bros, I know the youth now.
Yeah, since you are not between 15 and 24, according to United Nations, you are no longer youth.
Okay now. My people, whether you be youth, you know be youth, make you phone in this evening so that we go know waiting with the talk, yeah? My people, thank you very much. My brother,
yes,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
At least, me, I don't know now, say me, I no be youth. I've been the time myself, say I be youth. Anyway, I know say you they teach children sometimes. Yes. You they even some of them they go their houses, teach them, you know, for school how they go pass exam and how they even in the church you they see you they collect you then go they teach.
Yes.
You know. So it be like say children the way they are, every one of them get a different character, Abby.
Oh yes. Let's not forget the reason. Because they are young people does not mean that they are not individuals who have got their preferences, who has got their, what they believe in, principles. So that does not discount that. So, yes, I offer a range of services. Talking about delivering customized one-to-one lesson from primary level to university level. I also work on things like writing feasibility studies, business plans, and then university research proposals. So what I from experience, what I have realized is you know, in schools, when we talk about schools, we are talking about schools, colleges, and universities. What happens in these institutions of learning is what we call standardized learning. Standardized learning where everybody needs to follow the same defined curriculum, the same method of teaching and learning. But what I do, the services I offer, I realized from the experience that, you know, certain things work for certain individual. When it comes to learning, everybody has different abilities of learning. So now you could see a young person that is not doing very well at school, and then because the person is being assessed through the standardized method. But then what we do is, when we take a general assessment of this young person, with time we know what works for him and the best method of teaching that will really be more productive for this individual. So that is a reality. Different method work for different individual, and we have achieved progressively a resounding success, because people that I met individuals who have sat for GCSE like 2 times and they didn't make it, and then I teach them once and they're making B's and A's. So what has changed? Parents call me to say, oh, thank you so much. Some have even nicknamed me Prof, although I'm not yet a Prof. So they are amazed.
With all this grammar, if you can't become Prof, what do you go do?
So when they get this success, the parents are amazed. What has changed? Nothing much. What has changed basically is I have just moved from the standardized method of school teaching to this customized approach, where I try to discover what works for an individual student and then tailor my lesson in that regard, and then boom, we get results. So it is very important that parents should understand that, look, the fact that a child did not do well in a standardized test does not mean the person is not academically clever. It's just that what works for that individual student or child has not been discovered. Once you get a customized lesson that could adapt to the person's method, the person will quickly improve. So I want to send a message out there to all the parents and guardians that are listening. The fact that your child is not doing academically well at the moment because of standardized tests, please don't take it that, look, this child is not doing, it does not have the brain, it's not clever, sorry, it's not smart, not at all. What you are going to do, if you consult people like us, we are going to come and take a general assessment of this child and then come up with a customized teaching method that is going to be applicable to the potential the child has, and that is how you begin to see improvement and success eventually.
Oh my goodness! Today not today, today not today, my people. Today not today. Please make una dey call. Time no day to wait at all, because as soon as they so now 5 o'clock we go come out here. But if you dey call now, make we dey ask, because this one a very important topic today, an important discussion, because some children, the one where you born, one they do well, one they do well. No be say you go they think say this one now the same mother born them. This one now they do well. You know they do well. Me self I go they frustrate my pikin, my children. Do you understand? But this time around, una don't they hear waiting our brother they talk. This thing they help me well as I they talk am now. I beg, make una they call, make una they listen, they call, they ask questions, they contribute, they comment, yeah? Una don't see the number for there, 0752 3815 Biko, my people, make una call, yeah? My brother,
yes,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I enjoy you well. I enjoy you, my brother. See, we African people.
Yes.
You know, say, Shana for Africa, they bring you up.
Oh, yes.
I want to ask you, because as you see me, so I no go fit teach for this country. I no fit get liver to go they teach children for Sunday school. Not to talk of go they teach them for all these places where you mentioned. So how you take do am for compared to the upbringing where we get for home and these people here, the upbringing where then they get. How you take it do am? How you take come around, come manage, come they get patient, they do all these things where you they do.
Yeah, I think that is the place of training. Yeah, for every venture one want to go into, there is a need for professional training, because that takes you from.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Don't cut. Let me this one. So, my brother.
Yes. So, the place of training in everything we do cannot be overemphasized. So, yes, as you rightly mentioned, I was brought up in Africa, and then when I came here, I realized it's a different system. So I got the training that is required.
Okay.
So that I could be able to adapt to the culture, to the society, and to the environment. That is one of the cardinal principles of every living organism. The principle of adaptation.
My brother, I beg, take a miss.
When you go to a new environment, when you encounter a new culture, you want to be relevant in that environment. You want to be relevant in that culture. And so you are going to look for a means to adapt. Now, it takes training. All right? This is how things work here. This is our curriculum. This is the scheme of work. This is the culture. Once you get trained and certified, you are good to go. So that was the first step I took. And so I realized it is quite different from where I was coming from. And since then, it has been a success story, because the mistake some people do, particularly when I say parents, like me, who were brought up in Africa, and then you are here trying to raise a new family, a young family, and then somehow you think the same cultural values, the same methodology you were brought up back in Africa or elsewhere, you want to bring it holistically and want to impose it on the children over here. I want to say that that could be counterproductive. Okay? Every parent is trying to do the right thing, but you just want to succeed. All right? You don't want to do something now, instead of making a situation better, you end up making it worse because you are applying the wrong method. Okay, so that will not bring out the best in the child. And at the end of the day, you realized, unfortunately, that you are trying to make a situation better, but unfortunately, it has got worse. That is very important. What obtains in this environment, what works in this culture, at the end of the day, that is what you are going to apply so that you can get the desired result. So the first step I took was getting the training, getting certified, and now I started working in this field. And by God's grace, of course, it has been challenging. Working with young people will always be challenging. As a parent, you know firsthand, isn't it? Is it easy to bring them up?
No, it's not easy, my brother. Hey, my people. This topic today, anything goes with Chichi, if you not say you good, make una they call this line, because we get some people, my brother, where they for line, where they chat us,
Okay.
And they say make una call, or make una they chat us, make una they call, make other people they call too, Mr. Konkolo, I am getting ready to be lectured. Good afternoon, guy. Watching you all the way from Stuttgart. It's Stuttgart. God bless you all. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. CTRIM, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Jen Jack, my brother, please break the English down for some of us. Destiny Elahu Osawaru, just comment. What's the topic of today? My sister, the topic of today is the challenges we have in children of nowadays, the challenges, modern children, modern life children, the challenges we have with them. That's the topic today. We thank God for this topic, and this topic, I know say God go make them reach many people where they struggle, make they know say help is coming from somewhere.
Yes.
My brother,
yes.
Like we now, we be Africa, me, if I talk say African.
Yes.
You know, say, as I talked before, say, how they take train us, they different for how they take train these children of this place. Yeah. So, and we, some mothers, they struggle very hard they struggle too hard to make, to see reason how to bring up children for here, you know. Some of them they go to the extent of sending their children back home, make they learn discipline. Because if you shout for your child, no problem. You talk, no problem. You carry hand hit, you don't go prison. Everything where you do, no trouble. You just have to come down and say, oh, sorry. You know, my people say they know to learn left hand when you don't hold. Oh, yes. Yeah, they hard make you change your hand. When they use with the right hand, you can't they use left. They hard. So this thing go come they make parents, African parents especially, you know, African parents make with they come they struggle. Which advice will you get to give us?
All right. Thank you very much. I also live in an African community here. And being part of your program this evening is also identifying myself with the African community. Yeah. I think there is a need to create a balance. I was just discussing with a parent a couple of weeks back, and she raised the concern about how destructive the child has become, and then this mother was really concerned about the academic position and condition of her child, so that she plays a lot, she chats a lot, and then she feels that look, she is not doing very well in her academics. But when I analyze the situation, you know, empirically, I found out that her worries were not really justified.
Something to worry about.
The worry was not justified because eventually I realized that look, this child is developing some social skill. A child should learn how to interact with others. Those of us that work in school environment and things, in school you have short break, you have lunch break, you have lots of extracurricular activities. Why do we have all those? They are avenues to allow these young people to freely express themselves, to talk with each other, interact with each other, play with each other, because it is in process of doing this that they develop their social skills, how to relate with other people, how to hold down a conversation. These skills will be important later in life. Like when you go for a job interview, everything will not be written. Some in job interview, the interviewer is going to ask you a question. You are going to respond. So if this person has not known how to hold down a conversation, it's going to be a problem. So sometimes I think parents somehow exaggerate this situation. All we have to do is look for a professional support. If we think the children are not doing very well in this area, in that area, there are help out there. You reach for a professional support. Like I said, by God's grace, we have been able to turn around the academic life of many young people in this community and beyond, which ordinarily wouldn't have been possible. Like you mentioned, the person could have taken the child down to Africa. You know what? Youths are the same all over the world. This age bracket of 15 and 24 is a very critical and crucial time in the life of a young person. It is the time they want to explore the world. It is the time they want to take risk. It is the time they feel like they are indestructible. All right? So what we adults need to do is to provide that guidance, that direction, and not to be excessively worried that the world has come to an end. Because you know what? We all adults, we passed through that stage. Maybe if we could reflect back, we will remember that we were once like this.
Exactly.
But the war did not end.
And we don't forget.
We survived it. These young ones will also survive it. So I try to assuage the fears of parents and say, come on, the world has not changed that much from your time to your child's time. All you need is different times needs different approach. All right? Look for professional support in the areas you think that your child is not doing well and you have tried and it's not working. Something can still be done. And these young people will be back to track. And everything will be all right.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my people. When I don't see now, this is where I tell you, not today. This word, I know say they get to enter una brain well. Now, some people, where they my shoe too, where are they their shoe? We need this topic today well. Me una call, me una ask any question we una want ask. Me una just say something we una want say. Una go see say things go there better. Today, it go done better in Jesus' name. My brother.
Yes.
Like, I want to say, like, some of us will be parents way from Africa. Why they through Africa? They say, we be Africa. And they be like saying at that place, now these challenges they too much. Now not talk say no there for Igbo, there, but we they carry them for head, they worry. So now we can say, you get one person where they ask one woman one day say, as I no go school, my children go school, they must go school, enter school. They go until the way you take the talker. And it can't be say no be every pikin or every youth won't go school. No be all of them won't go say they won't go school. Like Oyibo land where we there now. You get some way say they no won't go school. They go get another thing where they do. We go still make them they comfortable. Even as they go to school. The same result where they go still achieve for this kind of thing. So but our people now school, if you no go school, if you no go school, wahala go there. If you must go school, if you no go school, trouble go there. How we go take comot all these things for our body? No say, no be every pikin they go say they go school. No be every pikin they say they no go school. How we go take tell them, may they look for another thing where we say if you don't want to go school, you get another thing where you go feed do. Where that child go feed do. We go still yield the same result. Where we say person no go get problem.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
That's a very important question. I think it is high time our people realize that there are many routes to success. It is the desire of every parent to see their children succeed. So I can understand that anxiety. I can understand that push to get their children to go to school because from their upbringing, their own parents has drilled it in their head that you have to go to school to succeed in this house. And so now they have their own family. They want to drill the same mentality in them that look, without school you cannot succeed, you have to. So I can understand the concern of these parents, but I think it is also very imperative that they should understand that look, the world has changed. The world has changed. This is an era where you don't need to go to office to hold down a job. More people are beginning to work from home. Unlike their era where you must be seen early in the morning, jumping on the train and on the bus and going to work. Information technology has liberalized education. And now we are going to understand the meaning of education properly. Education has been, defined so myopically to mean this defined narrow way of standardized instruction. But if you look at education generally, education is about enlightenment. That is why we say it is a continuous learning process. That is education. Every day you add new information, you have been educated.
It's true.
You understand?
That's true, you talk, sir.
Every day you add new information to what you know, you have been educated. So, the fundamental principle of education is curiosity and serendipity.
Hey.
Are you with me?
Well, Justin, calm down. My people not here. I beg you, make una call and make una comot me. Make una help me now. What do una want make I do? Una want kill me? I beg make una call and they beg. Okay, I don't they beg and they beg una. Make una call now. Make una follow me. They make this grammar. They hammer una too. I beg you now. I beg you, my people. Make una they listen. This thing is very, very important. This the way we they talk like this. It's very important too because now the thing where they happen so now we they talk.
All right. So, education, you have to allow people to explore. All right. So, you have to allow people to explore. People that want to be educated should be curious. You want to ask questions. You want to investigate. The more you know, the more educated you are. Education is not limited to passing some standardized tests. No. Education is all about enlightening your mind, adding value to your life. That is education. So I think it's high time African parents should move away from this mentality of if the person hasn't got this certified education, this standardized education, then the person don't stand any chance of success. No. No. Maybe the child is talented in other field of life, all right? In some other skills, in some other gifts or talents. People succeed as musicians. People succeed as sports people, singers, and things like
Dancers,
that.
Yeah.
Dancers and things. So, I think we have too long been in this compartmentalization we call education, where it is all about reproducing the information you are given during tests, reproducing the information you are given during assessments. That is not the education in the proper sense of it. Because at the end of the day, this offered you a limited options and truncated alternative. That is not proper education. Proper education is liberalizing, empowering, adding value to your life. So now let's take a very simple example. If we talk about Facebook today, the person that came up with the idea, he might not be a university professor, all right? There are so many inventions. I don't know if you know about antibiotic, the man that discovered it, yeah, Alexander Fleming, because he was investigating, he was curious, he wanted to know, and then eventually he came up with this life-changing discovery that have saved the world today.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think it is high time parents understand that education is not just about passing a standardized test, but education is about a young mind being curious about how the world works and then trying to come up with solution to problems. And if he can discover a solution to a problem, like Alexander Fleming discovered antibiotic, I mean, you are made for life. You are made for life. People, all these inventors that has discovered things, what is it called? The microwave was discovered in 1945. And then it was somebody who was curious that was able to discover the microwave. the person is made for life. Your child could be made for life because he is curious about something, how the thing in his environment works. And by chance, he discovers something of value that could aid some research in university that could change even the way we live today. That child is made for life. So parents shouldn't always be stuck in this idea that my child should pass this exam and pass that exam before they succeed in life. No.
Yeah, my brother.
Yes.
You know this thing where we dey talk,
yeah.
They important too. Because you know this 11 plus now we just go. Now so every parent, especially African parents,
yes,
everybody where you see they do overtime, make it take pay for children to learn, to go class,
yes,
for sit different class, so that they go past their 11 plus. This one can't give them more. Can't they give them stress more and more?
Oh, yes.
I have 11 plus. Me, I not say we want to make our children they do well. We want to make our children go school. We want this, we want this. But as it can't do us for body, you know, can't do Oyibo people where we there for their land. Where come make us they speak Oyibo.
Oh yes.
You know, can't do them for body because one day they go with my daughter. So me self every time I nag my daughter, I nag. I mean, if you no pass, I go deal with you. I go do this. I go do that. You must pass. So if you no pass, you see as I they suffer. The boy go there with your mama. Mama can't text her. They hear what they talk. Though you go they tell him pikin say it's all right. If you didn't go through, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, yes.
You can go to another school. You can, you know. Can't they encourage yourself? Say even if you won't fail, make it fair, Papa. Do you understand? Me, we go say if you not pass, I go kill you. I say this wahala, not only African, not only our people, not the thing. Why is they like that? Is it make we know say, make we follow go where our other children go, or make it be say, make we the brag say, my pikin dey, you know as we they do now.
Yeah,
my pikin dey grammar school.
Yeah.
Very soon he go school for Oxford now university. All these things now.
Exactly.
Now the bragging where they inside. We really want these children to do well. Waiting with the waiting. You think say they do us? You be African man.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is a very very important observation. That is a very important observation. You see, sometimes, because we don't have all the information, you know, they say knowledge is power. Sometimes you see some parents acting that way because they are not properly informed. So, like you said, they take it as a do or die. And then, I have seen such uncomfortable situation because I realize these young people are put under enormous pressure.
Yes.
Enormous pressure.
Maybe if even they reach the exam self, the thing where they go write go come up for their brain. They don't know which one to write, where they go make mistake. They come fair. Mama go kill me, Papa go kill me.
You are right. You are right. That is a very important observation.
Yes, so I want to make all these things to make we drop and not make us they talk more.
Exactly. Exactly. A very important observation. Parents should understand that.
That's
a call is coming in. All right.
Hello. Hello? Hello, caller? Hello? Bella said we don't miss our.
Oh.
Bella said we don't miss our.
All right. Okay. So as I was saying, what you have just highlighted is a very important observation because parents put these young people under such enormous pressure. It is very counterproductive. That is, you are doing the wrong thing, thinking you are going to have a good result. Putting young people under such enormous pressure is going to always be counterproductive. And it could even cause some psychological problem. So, we should not put young people under such immense pressure simply because they want to do some standardized tests. All right, so I will not encourage any parent doing that. Okay, so register your child for a caller.
Another call, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. My sister, welcome. Who they call?
This is Betty calling from Medway.
Oh, my sister. Thank you for calling.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. So I just want to quickly contribute to the program. I love what you're doing.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
Okay. Can you hear me, please?
I can hear you. I can hear you. We can hear you.
I just want to say that concerning what you're discussing, we say that formal education, there's no problem with formal education. And, when we have formal education, it's a bonus. But then at the same time, if a child refuses to be educated or to go, with what your guests have been saying, we can still find a way of encouraging them to do some specialized, vocational courses, skills or training, such as fashion designing, catering, modeling, you can name them. Yeah, that's what I just want to say. And I also want to chip in and say there is no competition in education, honestly. It depends on what the child, you understand, really wants to do. But I've come across some kids who, maybe African kids, I'll put it, because it's been like mentioning African kids all the while. Some kids that have no interest whatsoever in anything. Even the formal education, the vocational ones, anything, they are just like, Mom, Dad, I'm not interested in anything. So my question for your guest is, what advice will you give to parents or children, or let me just say, what advice will you give to parents whose kids are not interested in doing anything? Yeah, that's my question to your guest.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you. My brother, Bro Justin, you don't hear them.
Yes.
You don't hear them because this question now, where my sister asked, now very beautiful question. The question now very great question because you get some children, you do good, no, do bad, no, learn, no, go learn handwork, one, no, do everything, no. They just want to say, I'm not interested. Waiting the day interested on is anywhere where club reach they go, anywhere where they want to play, any gathering they go, anything bad they involve, but other things good they know they involve. How you want make we deal with person like that?
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you, caller, for coming up with such a very important question. It is really a very difficult situation if one has got such a young person who is just not interested in anything that is going to add value to their lives. That could really be a very, very difficult situation. But what I could say in that instance is this. That is why we say there are professionals that deals with young people in terms of this education and the skills and every other thing that is in between. If you have such an extreme case, because I will refer this as an extreme case, because somebody is just going to be interested in something. Yeah, I don't know somebody who just wakes up, eats, go back to bed, wake up again.
Many days.
Like personally, we have another caller. Okay.
Hello?
Is that CTRIM Radio?
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Thank you very much for the program.
Thank you, sir.
Chichi Zubi and your guest, Brad Justin.
Yes, sir.
Indeed, this is a very, very important topic, especially in the society that we find ourselves.
Yeah.
Before I make my own contribution or comment or, anything like that, I want to quickly respond to what the last caller said. I know our guest in the studio is trying to do justice to that, but let me just quickly add my own bit and then you will round it off.
Okay.
You see, when a child is growing up and then anything the child asks for, the parents give it to them. Why would the child want to work for anything? These little things have psychological effects on the child. I'm not a psychologist. I mean, I'm just stating my own opinion. The child wants biscuits. Biscuit is available. The child wants juice. The child will think that that is the way life is. So a child that is not ready to do anything with their life, that is because the reality of life itself has not hit that child. Because anything the child wants, the parent provides it for them. I don't know. Some parents are of the opinion that they make their kids work for anything tangible that they should get. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, before you get pocket money, you have to do chores. Before you go out to play with your friends, there are certain things that you have to do at home. You have to be responsible. You are teaching this child to be responsible so that they will know that life is not just a demand and take it, or anything you need, just take it without working for it. That is why that child will grow up and will not want to do anything with their life, because they just feel that anything they want, you know, it's already available, so why should I work? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, we do.
So our guest can add to it or totally go against my opinion. I don't know what he thinks, but that is my own opinion. And then I want to say, when the program started, our guest said the key is to understand what works for the youths nowadays, to tailor the knowledge, the teaching to what works for them, to their particular style, the particular style that is obtainable today. I'm sorry to say, but some parents nowadays doesn't even know what style of teaching suits their children. You see, we were brought up in a certain way, and the greatest mistake we will ever make is to try to train our children in the same way we were brought up. Because when we were brought up, there was no Facebook, there was no social media, there was no internet. Technology was not where it is today. You know, so there are a lot of things that are affecting the minds of these children nowadays that was not there, back then. You know, these children, they go to school and they tell them in school that there's no God. They teach them something totally different from what we're trying to impart in them, and then we're left to sort that out. So we will be making a very great mistake. Even God, Almighty God, you know, is the same. He never changes, but he changes his approaches in the way he deals with us. If you look at the Bible, in the olden days, in the days of the Bible, an angel can appear to somebody in the room and the person will not run away. Sister Chichi, let's be frank, you are alone in your room and somebody just appears with feather and everything. What will you do? Will you be patient to listen to that person? You know, let's be frank with ourselves.
Not true. Not true.
Let's be frank with ourselves. So God understands, so he has to change the approach in which he deals with us. Do you understand? He still speaks, he still communicates with us, and so we'll be making a very great mistake if we force the way we were brought up on our children. Now, I was telling my wife some days ago, I said, look, you need to up your computer skills. You need to up your technology skills. Because when this child grows up, the truth is they are not going to be interested. Let me put this in the right way. There will be very limited things you can talk about with this child if you're not technologically inclined, if you understand what I mean.
Yes.
So when the child is growing up, you need to understand what rules in the world today to be able to communicate effectively with this child. Starting from the internet, starting from technology. You know, nowadays, children will not even want to have time or have quality time with their parents, because whatever their parents is going to tell them, they can find it on the internet. I don't know if you get. So why should I learn poverty from my parents? Why should I learn about sex education from my parents when everything is on the internet? And these parents, when you bring a computer here now, some of these parents cannot even operate it. They don't even know what is in there, you know, to start with. So how can we effectively communicate with this child? A lady was working about 2-3 jobs, you know, and when she was asked, she said, oh, I'm trying to give my children a very good life. And I asked the question, what is your definition of a good life to a child? For a child, what is your definition of a good life? Because obviously that parent is missing it, because she would think that a good life is when anything the child wants.
Well, you make you buy,
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So to her, that is what a good life is. But it is far, far beyond that. It is far, far, far beyond that. If you don't spend quality time with them, you don't understand how they think, what rules in their world, starting from all this technology and all these new inventions that are coming up, you will sit with each other and there's nothing you can even talk about. She will even be the one to be teaching you, or he will be the one to be teaching you. Look, I read on the internet that this. You will not say, true. Where did you hear that? That child is ahead of you already. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not to take too much time. That's my little contribution.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for
your contribution. Good.
God bless you.
Well.
God bless our guest, and long live CTRIM Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bros.
Yes.
Bro Justin.
Yeah.
And I don't talk and finish.
Oh yes.
You hear what he talk. He say if a picky where they born, you know, everything where he has, he just carry and quick pick. Maybe you don't look for picking for 20 years. One come, you say, I go spoil this picking. And when you the author say you go spoil the picking, you go spoil the picking. You not go spoil the picking, you go spoil the picking. As our sister, we call before, we be Sister Betty talk.
Yes.
He say, if everything where this picking, you no go do anything where you get people where there's situation big past that one. Some parents will be say their children, they no go want to do anything. You hear say some people say their children, if they get admission, they say they no want go school because these ones, they know what they want to do. They know what they want. But this one be say, do this, do this. How you go take attend to that person? Not be to just the hope on God. Say, my God, I beg, change this speaking. Because of this country where we there inside, nothing you go do now. Except you go say, okay, go back to Africa. But if na person will be saying no Yibo, will be Yibo now, what you go come do? You go come become news and for road.
Oh yes.
Now the thing where we dey talk, my people, because our time don't they go. If you not call today, now you call us because we enjoy them well, and the people will talk to us for internet, we love you too much. We know say they enjoy our small topic where we they do, and we know say they don't learn from this thing where we they do for here because easy, but it's still easy. Easy, but it's still easy. I bet waiting they tell you be say anytime we come out like this, make we reach out to una. I beg make una reach out to us. Make we know say una like what we they do, and they say everything where we they do say una they like them. Now the thing where we they talk. Bro Justin.
Yes.
Make I ask you this last question now.
Right.
Where we say make our this say now because of this of lack of training for home. Now make all these children now you don't see them. They go don't carry knife. They won't stab. They won't kill. They won't do this because they don't get waiting then they do. Make I ask, is this say they don't get waiting then they do? Abi or if we train them finish, they go outside, they train themselves. Waiting you they tell youths with outside how they go get them right at least. Get them right because when eyes they cry, nose they cry, even mouth self they cry. Everything where they for your body they cry. Because if you go outside, go do wrong thing where your parents say don't do this, you go outside, go do it. You go say make I carry them for my head. Not be only you they carry them. Person where they kill today, you don't know what in that parents suffer for your pregnancy. Where you come out to come grow. You don't know what in they don't put in. Now they can't kill that picking. So it not be only you it affect, will be youth. It affects your family, it affects your siblings, it affects everybody. Wait till you go tell them quickly. Make them know say that road where then they go no good.
Yes, thank you so much. I just want to say to the young people out there that they should be problem solvers and not problem creators.
Good.
It is very important. Let it be their life principle that I was not born to create problems. I was born to bring solution. And so you bring solution, it is going to be to the benefit of yourself, your family, and your community. And that is the only way to live a responsible and value-added life. Because if you are here as a troublemaker or problem creator, then there is no purpose for you even coming to this world.
Yes.
Do you know that the radio system we are using to reach millions of people right now, and they are getting enlightened, somebody created it.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes we wear, somebody came up with them.
Do something for your life.
Do something valuable. Add value to this world. That is the only legacy. That is the only thing that shows that you have ever walked here in this surface of the earth. How much value every day you wake up as a young person, or every night you go to bed, you ask yourself, how much value have I added to the world? I want to be a problem solver. That is what makes a reasonable human being when you solve a problem. And as a young person, you have the energy, you have the enthusiasm, you have the inspiration to be able to add value to your family, to your community, and to your world.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know how I go take thank you, because this program today na special one for me, for my people where they watch. I thank you now well for staying with me, for staying here with me. Mrs. Elizabeth Hemulo, I say well done, my people. Good talk, Bro Justin and Sister Chichi. Now good and very interesting topic. Mama, we thank you so much. Better shall be very good topic. Enjoy it. Thank you so much, my people. We dey run out of time, and we know say as soon as just keep us now today, come stay with us, come dey chat, come dey talk, come dey call. May God visit una well, bless una well. This week it go better for una well in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. As we dey go now, we dey say bye to una, and next Sunday we no go do online, but Sunday after next one we go do online. You go there, anything goes with Chichi. I love you all. Bye. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.